They texting me about it. Funky got all this old ass boxing cylinder, Tylenol, Hennessy, Chili Juice, Viagra, penicillin. He got all kinds of stuff. Big game. He got all kinds of stuff. Got Jones back oil. Big game. Taking Stossel Bush. He just got Vicks vapor rub on his chest because he can't breathe good. Yeah. And then he got millions out with Josh. Get some of this off of you. Nightstand just full of pills. Still with him. Then before bed, she like take a nice bath and invite him. He never does because he thinks she has to be sexy in the tub. But I'm asking because he stinks. This man sleeps in the t-shirt and underwear he had on. Outside just smoking it. And he all up in the bed smelling like a honey bacon in the back forward in the phone. Oh, God. Man. And they got them same drawers on with the crack sweat on it.
Oh, that's so nasty.
When we met, he was trying to impress me. He always smelled good, had on fresh clothes. Now he got comfortable. He won't bathe or wash up before he get in bed. The other night, he wanted really foreplay, right? So he pulled back the covers. I politely asked him to go take a quick shower if he wanted me to do that. So that must be, some foreplay just for him. But now what you can't do is pull back the cover.
Cover that back up.
You can have them drawers all the way off. You just go ahead and walk. Because this fabric, and pull your drawers off slow, because snatch it off and bust in the place. Slowly step out your drawers so you catch your ass to fire. So now he done pulled the covers back. Folks just out loose in the room now. See, when you had them covers on, it was under the covers. cover, he gonna snatch him off. First they're up dancing. All of a sudden, his brother Johnson at the foot of the bed with two guitars. Get the fuck out the place. Get the fuck. So now, I couldn't get past the musty smell that was coming from the upper and lower part of his body.
What?
Or the upper part as well. Lower part. That's what we got to do. See, this well is all types of things that's happening. This stuff has been shut up, zipped up, mashed. You walking. Cheeks rub against each other. Hot all day. That's what produces sweat crack. Sweat crack drips down into the drawer and soaks the lower part of the underwear. Now the zipper has kept the package all hot, all damn day. But that Hennessy is seeping out. All that penicillin. That lower body. Whew. Now she said it wasn't a strong girl, but it's not what I want to come face to face with. You know, I finally let him know that what his problem is. Here's the part of that I want to focus. After I told his little funky ass what was wrong, he gonna turn his back to me and went to sleep. He turned his back to me and went to sleep. Moving the covers up. Wait a minute. Now he done put his ass in.
John, I'm done.
I know good hell well. You know you
didn't turn your funky ass back
to me. You just asked Mr. Funky to go in here and wash up.
To my face.
You know, cause you know when you turn your back, you bring your knees up a little bit. Now you're in the fetal position. You just put your ass in my face under this cover. No, you didn't.
Stupid.
Now his funky ass got the nerve to be technical. Next day he sent her an email. Well, thank God for that. Good thing you didn't drop the note off. He's gonna send me an email to tell me that he would be staying at his own house for a while since he smells bad and I'm so turned off by him. This is not how this was supposed to end up. Now he know. Let him stay at his house. See, if you accept this behavior, you're going to have to deal with it.
That's what you're going to get.
I loved you the way you courted me, been with me, used to smell good. That's who I want back. Make me happy and I'll do whatever you want to do. But you got to watch something. Now listen, I done ran a water hose from the side of the house up through the bathroom window. I got that high pressure nozzle on. Now what I want you to do is put your jockey strap on, but I'm gonna need your whole crack just power washed out. Regular baby ain't gonna get it. No, it's just garden hose.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry
And I
Letter.
bought some special car wash solution that attaches to the nozzle.
At Steve Harvey SM on Instagram and Facebook. And please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it will be our girl from the top, Cheryl Underwood, right after this. I can't wait till the Fargo comes out.
Strawberry just nailed this entire letter top to bottom. She left no
precinct is secure. And I just found out what it means to be
nothing to add.
Sable's priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Right?
Guess so. Okay, I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Peach. Move.
What's the letter about?
The main house. And then you put one second, moving truck in front of the house, and the woman that he cheated on you with was standing there. So then you called the dude and said, he told you he getting serious with the woman, so they decided to live together. Now you hurt, because y'all been having sex and acting like a couple, and I thought we were working on that.
I don't want to have to rescue you too.
First of all, how do you act like a couple? Because either y'all some bad actors, or this is all you gonna get. Then I think it's both. I think you're bad actor, you acting like you have something that you don't have. Because now it's been 4 years that he done moved a woman in, and you weren't talking about she been strangling this woman along by telling her they gonna get married, then coming to see me when he ain't looking at you. Wait, don't you feel strung along?
Same thing, right? Hang on, Steve. We're going to have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, I went from the main house to the outhouse. Wow. You better hold that shit.
Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May. I've got you.
You better hold it, nigga.
Out there.
Go! Go!
No.
Miles, come on.
Trying to drop it on the nigga?
Funky ass Spider-Man?
No.
See, instant karma.
Why you gotta press buttons.
Oh, but he saved him
Always
now.
say we gotta save the master. Just like the fucking big brother.
That's how they wrote it out. You got to save now.
Why couldn't it be MJ? That's her man. That what the name is?
Yeah, that was this is gonna kick out on her. And they gonna whoop whoever burned the place down.
Oh yeah. This is how this black dude became Spider-Man. Remember in that
Everyone is safe.
when they made a black dude Spider-Man?
MJ,
Yeah, but they said that
if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me. Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
I got bit by a spider and everything.
Hey,
Yeah. And you started climbing up walls.
I'm sorry I screwed things up.
Well, I was waiting to convert.
It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
And I thought if I thought about
you
it,
feel like you couldn't.
it would hurry up and happen.
Still partners?
Always.
So I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
No, MJ, Ms. Watson, and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles,
Making a damn
you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
Alright, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
You have his number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
So let's get it. I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it from A to Z real quick. Yeah, everything on the little map. I got a few missions to do. Try to upgrade everything.
The city feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast, MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto and stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
Listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us, are behaving more like an occupying army. So let's hear it from the caller. Go ahead.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Job on that.
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know that half of it. Never seen anything like this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
I will do everything the government tells us. I will do everything the government tells us to do. Not one reservoir.
Man, and you weren't talking about she been stringing this woman along by telling her they gonna get married, then coming to see me when he ain't looking, when she ain't looking. Wait, don't you feel strung along?
Same thing, right? Hang on, Steve. We're gonna have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject: I went from the main house to the outhouse. Wow.
This letter is so ridiculous, it don't make no sense at all. Now, here's a woman that's dating a man that she cheated on. He caught her in the act. Then she found out that he was cheating on her
AT-Rich leader sequence. This looks promising.
Now, she moved across the street so they could work on a relationship and have sex. She wake up one Saturday morning, his truck out front, and a chick standing there, the same woman he cheated with her. Now they getting serious and he'd have moved her in. Now, 4 years have gone by. 4 years. And now you mad because he's stringing this woman along by telling her they getting married, then coming to see you when she ain't looking. Then you say, I literally live across the street from them, so it's easy access. I've tried to cut him off, but they always pull me back in. How? How? How?
She's easy access.
You right across the street.
Right.
What are you talking about? Shirley's absolutely. He playing both of y'all. But here's what I think has happened. See, he got you guilt tripping because of the way he caught you cheating. Then after you found out he was cheating, y'all decided to split up. But you moved across the street because you wanted him to forgive you. Because he busted you. So now that you've been waiting for 4 years while he's living with this other woman, and he coming on the street just doing you what he wants to. But you did guilt trip yourself into accepting a bunch of bad behavior.
Definitely Devil's Breath.
Now, here's the kicker. He has paid my rent since we broke up our engagement. By your clothes, I'll pay your rent. I'll cook your dinner tonight, baby. Soon as I get home from work. Okay. So now you can your
Who doesn't want that?
Losing the
trail. Now, I'm puzzled as to why he's still with this woman. What? Because she dumb enough to think that you can live right across the street and he ain't tapping over there doing what he want to do. So you can't believe she's still with this woman. The woman across the street probably can't believe you still there. He can't believe he got either one of y'all.
Exactly.
Everybody's surprised in this damn letter. And lady, I gotta tell you something. You trying too hard to make this work. You have nothing. So now then he told you that I'm very different than she is. So he's with her for her good quality. Is he trying to say I have a lot of bad qualities? Yeah. Yeah. He told you he had bad qualities when he moved the woman in that Saturday morning while you was woke up and looked out there and saw the truck. He was telling you then you got bad qualities. And then you proved it right by staying over there and letting him come over and do what he wanted to do to you and then go back across the street and do what he wanted to do with her. All y'all got bad qualities. I think I should move to a new apartment and make a clean break from this mess. But he says he loves having me across the street so he can make sure I'm safe. What? Wait a minute, hold on. He said that? And you believe that? I want you to stay across the street because I know where you are and I know you safe. Oh, he loves me.
Well, this is moody.
He still tells me he loves me. But we still make sweet love.
Must be some way to hit the lights.
Move, start over, forget him. Man, this is crazy. This don't make no sense. I want to make sure you're safe. So I need you to stay right there. And I don't feel like burning all this gas and going across town.
You're easy access.
And when my girl that live with me go to the store, I come over to the other.
There be light. Whoa.
Everybody shopping.
Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos at the prison break would have been perfect
But
color.
they started out wrong, though. They started out both cheating on him. They started out wrong.
They have nothing. Neither one of them has anything. Let him have that girl, and you go start somewhere else.
Unless there's something here I'm missing.
Well,
I can see Russia from my back window. Yeah, no, stop this.
Wow. You think she'd be on the porch? Where y'all going today?
Yeah, because he takes her out.
y'all drive careful. See you when you get back next Tuesday.
Easy access doesn't get taken out.
Wow.
Electro.
Yes.
Total live wire, that one.
Wasn't expecting it, but
What about Steve Herbst when she says I can't ever get a straight answer from him, and I've given him an ultimatum to either marry her or get back with me.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's not
What?
an ultimatum.
Yeah. What?
Looks like Otto recorded
He
messages for his
already got both of y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
Either marry her or get back with me. You can't make him marry her. She can't even make him marry her. Now you either marry her and then he gonna come over to you and go, well, we get married. But I still love you. I want you across the street somewhere. Because you keep having the wrong takeaway from y'all's conversation. He still loves me. He still loves doing you.
Yes, there you go. There you go. All right, thank you, Steve.
Pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
You tighten up. Bad.
Scary movies, it's like I can watch them. I don't want to watch them by myself. I will never watch a scary movie by myself. That's just, you're setting yourself up for zero success if you decide to watch a scary movie by yourself. I don't know what kind of psychopath you are. But let's say I...
Now, you mentioned Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So let's talk about celebrity and friends. God damn it.
Man, I went on that, my agent begged me to do that show. I said, I want to do that damn show. I've been knowing that man since back in the days when I was working at Trump's Casino in the 80s with Jeffrey Osborne. And he's always been a trip. This has always been his thing. I saw he took the Taj Mahal and left everybody hanging with that money. He could have owned Atlantic City, but he didn't want to pay the poor people who live right across the street casinos. He wanted to give them less than the money it was worth. He's always been that dude. He's always been a thief. He's always been a con artist. He never been shit.
And he has always been a racist as well?
Always been a racist. But this is the funny part. We didn't know that because all he was hanging with back then was brothers. Rappers, Mike Tyson. Look at all the stuff he did. Don King. Look who he was hanging with back then. So that's why I think Russell Simmons wrote him a letter. Remember, he said, who are you? Remember early on, Russell Simmons says, man, this ain't the Donald Trump we know. So you was a con, so you conned the brothers. You con. I think this, though, I think he's conning racists more than he conning anybody else. I think this dude that he's playing right now, he found out the way to win. Because remember, y'all got to remember when he became president, it was the producers of Celebrity Apprentice that kind of came up with this whole groove. It was just supposed to shake up the Republican Party. He wasn't supposed to win. Remember the young lady that was in charge of his campaign, the one he said, well, I don't hardly know her. She was the one that cried and said, oh, God, I wish I'd never done this. He wasn't supposed to win. He was supposed to go out there. Because remember, even Celebrity Apprentice was a joke. You got a man saying, you're fired, that had four or five bankruptcies. That was a joke in itself. It was a TV, one of the biggest inside jokes of TV. So my agent said, man, do they do I said, do I want to do Celebrity Apprentice? Who's he to fire me? So,
Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure
I'm not
energy.
gonna fight with nobody. I'm not
Doc
gonna get
Ekstrom
caught up.
managed to modify his
See,
harness to
actors
get a
and
little
actresses
closer
got
to that
caught
goal.
Trying to impress him. They got caught fighting each other. I said, man, please, I ain't getting caught fighting nobody. So I would just say stupid stuff on the show. When they fired me, they didn't even show what I was saying to them.
On episode 2, wasn't it like episode 2?
Yeah. It was episode 2 or 3. You see me sitting like this. Because the stuff I was saying, they wouldn't use. And then, you remember this, the key was to never volunteer. I was going to lay low for 3 or 4 weeks. It was Rob Blagojevich that volunteered me. Rob Blagojevich got the challenge. I think Cindy actually knew this challenge. I said, now here's the moment. I can throw the challenge out and I'll look weak. I can take the challenge because you gotta be very careful how you play the show. If I said, no, I ain't gonna do the challenge, it'll look like, well, was I scared? I said, Rob, go ahead, it's got me. I should have just dropped a dime on him so he went to prison earlier.
Thank you, man.
Because me and Daryl Strawberry would sit and talk trash. Me and Daryl Strawberry would sit and talk trash every day.
Well, are you surprised that this person became the MFN President of the United States? The United Shades of America? America's spelled with 3 Ks.
Yes. 3 Ks. This is what he did.
UV bulb.
His people said, what's the talking points that would win in America? What surprised America was surprised white America, the supposedly non-racist white America. When we tell them how racist America still is, our white friends and our white co-pays say, oh, it's got much better. Well, everything's better than being lynched. Everything's better than being enslaved. So you say it's much better. The bar is set so low, being able to walk down and take one bullet is better than how it used to be.
A way
so
to
when
get
you
that
say
lamp
better,
on.
what are you talking about? So when he won, I said, this is what happened though. The Klan took their hood off too quick. When
man
Trump was running, they said,
I've tangled with
let
him
me
more
take
than
the hood
anyone
off.
else
Not
here.
yet, Hank. Hank, I see you.
Power source for Vulture's wings
no,
gave him
Hank,
spinal
I
cancer.
see you. So what happened?
Otto's developing an
the hood
experimental
came off
treatment
too
to save
fast.
him.
So now America has a dilemma. I don't know if you saw today in the news, the black militia is in front of my man's house, the 2 guys that shot him.
Of course.
They're military troops. They got their stuff on. So, hey, now America can't say nothing because they're wearing the same stuff. They got the same guns that y'all had in Michigan, the same guns y'all had in Arizona. So now when we walk with it, the police was 3 blocks away going like, wait a minute, you can't say nothing. This is the law we fight for, to carry your weapon. So I said a year ago, a race war is coming to America, and there's a drastic change. A race war is coming in this country. The only difference is brothers ain't gonna be ruined. They go like this. My door's open. Come on in the house. This is the new race war. Hey, I'm in the back.
That your miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body.
That's the new race war.
You are now working for me.
Hello?
When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you.
I've been telling y'all that.
This is wife, though. Can I help you?
I've been telling y'all.
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling you from the front desk here at the Hilton Hotel, and I've called the room a few times, and you guys haven't answered. So we actually went a little further and got the number that's connected with the credit card. And I wouldn't be calling your number like this, but the people are complaining about you guys on the floor that you guys are staying on, and they're saying that the sex is too loud coming from you all.
I'm sorry? Wait a minute. What'd you say?
The people on you all's floor are saying that the sex is too loud coming from you and your husband's room.
Wait, what the is going on here? I am at home, and that mother is out of town. So, what are you saying to me?
Can I get you to hold on for a second?
Sure.
Look at his wife on the phone right now. But she said she's at home. That's what she's telling me. She's telling me she's at home. But she's not upstairs. No, she's not upstairs. They're doing a different place. What am I supposed to say to her? Okay. Ma'am?
Yes?
Okay, well, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Dominique.
Okay. Dominique, you know what? We won't worry about it. We'll fix it.
Me, don't worry about it. You just called me to tell me that basically my husband is having sex with someone at the hotel, and now you're acting like I'm just supposed to act like this didn't happen? Hello?
Yeah.
And I did hear you talking in the background.
You heard who?
I heard you.
Okay, hold on. Can you hold on again, please?
Where are you at? Which is this? Which hotel is this?
Good morning.
So were you 19 when you first started dancing?
No, when I first started dancing, I was like...
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to reach Terrell.
Yeah, it's Terrell. Who this?
Hey, Terrell, this is Drake. Hey, you work the day shift, right?
Yeah, I work at the day shift. I'm right there right now. What's going on?
All right, I'm on the night shift with Deshaun and Jamal. I'm on the night shift.
I don't know them, but is it something I can help you with, man? I'm at work, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, we got a problem. So listen, they saying that you saying that we ain't doing our job right on the night shift.
Who is they? You got the wrong person, brother. Who is they? For one, don't tell me what they said.
You Terrell, right?
Yeah, it's Terrell, but who is they? And I ain't saying nothing like that.
Okay, so let me go clear it up like this here though. Don't let them white folks help you get your whooped. Here?
I
I'm telling you right now, if we get one more complaint about that shit talking about the night shift ain't doing something right, I'm gonna tell you right now, we coming up there to the day shift and you gonna get your ass. You gonna let them white folks help you get your ass.
What are you talking about, brother? For one, I ain't making any complaints. You bring your black on down here, then you talk about whooping for what? Come on down here.
Corrosive to free Rhino from his suit.
Hey, bro,
Certain government agencies spend
you can
years
do all
trying
this
and failing
whooping you
to
doing right now. You can do all this whooping. What I'm letting you know is, one more complaint go down about somebody saying something about the night shift, I'm coming up there personally.
Bring your down here then, man. I ain't trying to hear all this bullshit. I'm at work right now. You calling me with this bullshit. I don't even know who you are. Talk about the night shift. Matter of fact, don't come down during the day shift. I don't want to come to the night shift.
But you can do what you want to do.
I want the double and work that double.
Whatever you got to do, it don't matter to me, Terrell. It don't matter to me. All I'm saying is, you up there.
You gonna start your lease. Don't call me with this bullshit.
Why you running your mouth? Why are you running your mouth to the white folks talking about we ain't doing our job on the night shift?
Nobody listen. You better call somebody else and call me with this bullshit now.
So why your voice getting high? Because you're lying.
What the you talking about? Who called me with this? Hey
man.
You working tonight? You working tonight?
Okay. I'm working tonight. I'm working now. You
I'm gonna stay over. I'm gonna work a double just to lift your
man I knew it.
Okay, well come get this double whooping then. Okay? Come get this double whooping because we already done found out you the person running your mouth to them white folks talking about the night shift. Night shift ain't put this way it was supposed to go. Night shift ain't checked this order in right. Night shift. You blame it.
Why don't you stop the people stop saying you messed up? Stop and people won't complain on the day shift.
We messing up on the night shift. That's what I'm telling you, boy.
It sounds like you up. They're telling you to fire your
Okay, cool. You know what? How long before you get off, man? How long before you get off? How long before you get off?
I'm working a double. I'm getting paid for whoop your tonight. Come on in, boy.
Mac Gargan,
All right, cool.
aka Scorpion, aka
Say no more.
Crazy Pants
How your wife Cynthia doing?
It's rare for me to talk like this, Mr. Gargan.
How's she doing?
Clearing your debts was more difficult than...
I'm asking you a question.
You really cool for you know my wife, man. How you know my wife, huh?
I'm finna tell you. You wanna know how I know your wife?
Yeah.
Do you wanna know how I know your wife?
Yeah, how you know my wife?
Terrell, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Cynthia got me to prank phone call you.
I feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles from the cameras.
Terrell, slow down. This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Cynthia.
I'm gonna get your ass. Look, boy. God, I was top 59 and out this hole. I was coming to whoop that boy. God, you damn near got me fired. The whole factory looking at me right now. God, I might have to kick your just for this if I get fired. Hey, this was nephew Tommy. Yeah, pretty seen all these shows. God, yeah, nephew Tommy talk to him right now.
Hey, Terrell, do me a favor, man. You got to tell me this, baby. It's 2020. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the sea. Scorpion must be trying to poison. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on... What's Vulture doing in Times Square? Please going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
Thank you for the motivation. I don't want to waste your loser. Thanks for the You're one night stand. Thank you for the motivation. Your parents failed you. I game bang and all that. You know what you asked me? What was all that bullshit? You failed as a trick, dude. Your parents failed you. Remember that shit. Alright? Why don't you tell them? Remember that shit, mother?
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Brielle, please.
This is Steve, Master speaking.
This is Lawrence from the job. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Listen, we got a situation at the job. I know it's a little late this evening. Are you all right health-wise? How are you feeling?
I'm fine. What you talking about?
Spider.
I mean, I got a little cold, so I got a little under the weather, but...
You're in a cubicle. Most of the people around your cubicle are starting to be a little worried because they're saying
Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus
And-
was a ruse to
and-
get you into position.
Yeah, so I mean, right, okay. Do you think that you need to maybe be tested?
For what? I know you ain't talking about this what's it called, coronavirus.
Do you think you need to be tested?
Do I think refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plan. I know the world's in a frenzy, but everybody don't got no damn coronavirus, okay? I have a cold. I'm a little stuffy, but nonetheless,
Listen, please come in for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
Do you think it's possible maybe you need to be self-quarantined?
Lauren, honey, I think you are stepping on toes right now. Okay, that's very inappropriate. I don't know who put you up to this, but nonetheless, I think y'all really stepping on toes. This got to be like simple or something like, what the is this? Okay, like, I don't have no real coronavirus.
So let me just say this. I've talked to everybody on that floor that you work on. All right, I've talked to Darlene. All right, I've talked to what's that girl? Her name is Loretta, I think. I've spoken with Loretta.
Loretta just don't know like that. What do you think?
Okay, let me say this. You got one more cough, and they gonna put you out of the business.
Heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you?
Listen, okay, Lauren, that's your name, right?
My name is Lawrence. I'm on the 8th floor, yeah.
Okay, you on the 8th floor, so you're not even in HR to even be coming at me like this.
But you know what?
I don't know when y'all get off coming at me like that, okay? I'm not getting paid enough for nobody to be touching me about my personal business, okay? Y'all really took I didn't put this y'all got me all the way
Okay, let me go and say this here. You act like this your personal business. It's our business when you start talking all over the building and we go in the country going through what it's going through right now, what the world is going through. So you got to understand that we...
I don't give a damn what the world is going through. I'm going through my own okay? All right, I got 2 kids. I work very hard. I'm a single mother, and I'm up here doing the best I can. I'm still bringing to work every day, and I be on time. So for anybody who's coming at me like that, that is disrespectful. Okay, I've been 10 years at this job, and I don't give a damn. Y'all got me messed up. Now I need to speak to y'all.
I'm gonna say it one more time. You got one more cough, and your ass is out there. That's it.
Your ass not this bitch.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you got me all the way messed up, okay? Listen here, okay? I don't give a damn coronavirus. You need to bring me a corona because it's stressing me out right now, okay? I work too hard for this, okay? I be on time from work. I do not call out other people be, doing
gotta be honest, like you're better when you were loaders.
I do what I do.
See, there it is, right there. That's it, right there. Did you just cough again? Did you just cough?
Listen.
Just like oil and water.
Brielle, did you just cough?
Yes, I just called out. I got no damn coronavirus. You know what? I ain't about to argue with you. Where's your boss? Who's your boss? Who's your boss?
Tommy is my high right.
Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy is the person that's over me.
Who's Tommy? I don't know no Tommy.
Do you know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Huh? Darlene and Loretta got me to prank calls all year.
Donor surprise.
Oh my god! Nigga sound like Shanae. Oh Out of nowhere, who says that?
I'm gonna kill them. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so intense.
They told me, they say, mess with her about her cold. I was like, all right, come on, give
Oh
it
my
to me. I got
god. Wait, so you guys got this on your show? This is
I must break you.
oh my god.
You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting!
I'm over here fighting.
Gotta be honest,
cold,
like it's better when you two are loners.
People like, oh my god. I can't believe y'all got me like this on the radio.
I got you, baby girl. Tell me this, 2020, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land? What is it?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Just like oil and water. Sure.
Now go take you some NyQuil or some Mucinex or something.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Start by saying, I don't think there's anything to worry about at all. First of all, it's obvious that you don't have any children. So, because, you know, you would have some idea of how kids can be at times. But you've been with your boyfriend, he's never tried to meet his 4-year-old son. Now, this is the first woman he's been serious about in years, and we can see him as his wife someday. So he takes you to meet his 4-year-old son. And he's weird. He looked you up and down and said hello. Then he stared at your breast for a long time. His daddy ain't got no breast. He ain't had no woman over at the house in a while. Nobody serious. Nobody the man wants to introduce him to. This is new to him. You do not know the relationship he has with his mother. You didn't look at his mother in his life. Acted that the man has full custody. You don't know. But obviously, you are brand new to this boy. Now he looks at you.
Too slow!
Put her down, staring at your breast for a long.
Is she really right there?
So the son gonna play.
What's wrong with her?
And the boy go back in the kitchen, started drawing pictures. Then he came up to you and said, "Give me a picture." He's 4. I got something for you. He drew a picture of me and his daddy, and I had a huge boob, a huge behind, and a big head. And a double head. Ain't you got big boobs? He said I'm a curvy woman, so I can see how that might stand out in him. Might? What did you have on in this boy's face? Cleavage. Something tight and rough up there. Now he noticed it. He's just a boy.
Again, hate to be the
He don't
pessimist,
know.
but I don't think you guys are assessing the situation accurately.
Ever since I came to I was 5 in love with my son's school teacher. Wash your dishes. Teaching the, remember that marriage class?
One down, one to go.
Teaching us about Jesus. And
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Too many! Tonight will be your last one!
I was sick. No, this ain't nothing wrong. He's drawing pictures. Shirley said it right. He doesn't know how to express his feelings. I'm going to draw this picture. Here you like it, because I damn sure do. Now, your boyfriend didn't think it was a big deal at all. He said the boy was just being honest with what he saw. Kids don't have
Electro's been
next time
grounded.
you're over at your house,
Spider-Man,
the boy
I
just said
presume.
staring at me. Barely answered when I talked to him. The boy is enamored with you. You are new. You are new. I told my boyfriend he was creeping me out. I put him to bed later that night. He said good night and he was going to dream about me. That's a little boy. He don't know what to say. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to dream about you. You going to be my new mama? What the holy heck is going on here? While my boyfriend is glad, and his son does like you. If he didn't like you, you'd be on the other side of this thing, and then you really have something to worry about. I'm so worried that something's not right with this kid. Everything's fine with you. He's a boy. He's a boy, and you don't know how to deal with what he's looking at. You don't look like nobody else has been over there. Obviously, you don't look like his mama, and you definitely don't look like his daddy. Now, since then, he's drawn more pictures of me, and he even drew a picture of me without a head. Because that ain't what he sees. He can't get your head right no way. But he bet he had that big booty and the big boobs on that picture though, didn't he?
But the first time I had a big old head though.
Right, he just thought he'd throw that on there, but then he said, no, I didn't capture that right. Just let me draw what I know how to draw.
He's 4.
That's what I'm saying. My boyfriend is still saying it's not a problem. I was using the bathroom and this kid was sitting outside the door when I came out. What you doing in there? I'm going to wait on you to come out. He likes you. What you should do is sit down and act like a mother to him. If you really want to have a relationship with this man, this enamorment will pass. But you've got to, you know, show him how to dress, help him with his schoolwork, talk to him about stuff that mothers do. He's probably missing that, and he don't want you to go away. Is this how kids show they like you? Yes. Or is this kid a little creep? Not at all. He's a 4-year-old boy. This is a boy. This little dude, he ain't, listen to me, he not aroused or nothing like that at 4. He just like the woman that's at the house. Please help. Now, Shirley said, you got to grow up in this situation. It ain't I don't even see why you read. You read too much of it. You read big boobs, big booty, he looking at me, he don't see my head. A lot of men don't see your head. Now that's different. You tripping. It's a little boy, man. He ain't made no move on you. He ain't even got no move to make.
Oh, baby.
He's 4. Boy, if you could see my little grandson at this party, and this 8-year-old Latin girl was dancing at this party. He was 4 when he saw this girl.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
That's my grandson.
You're late, Miss Wilson.
Mr. Washington, the bell ain't even rang yet. Oh my God. What is this?
I believe in God and Jesus, yes.
You see a white man or black?
I don't know why you popping up on the feed.
You see Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, and Malcolm X. Which one of these men means more to you in your life?
Jesus Christ.
Why Jesus Christ?
Because he's everything. He's everything. He's all. He created me. He loves me.
If you was to choose between Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, and Malcolm X, which man means more to you today in your life?
I'd probably say Jesus. I'd probably say Jesus because I would say Jesus.
What about you, sir?
Who is this again?
Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey.
I would say Jesus. Jesus. I would say Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, in the middle.
How about you?
Jesus.
Which one of these men mean more to you in your life today? Jesus Christ, Marcus Garvey, or Malcolm X?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Passing all the black people.
If I was to tell you that there's really no Jesus on the planet, what would go through your mind?
That you don't know the truth.
So do you suppose Jesus was a white man, though? Keep it real.
If he lives in Israel, it must be white, says
Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, and Malcolm X. Which one of these are more influential in your life today, brother? And why?
You know, honestly, I think that for each of their time periods, they all represented a sense of change, right? So I don't know if one is more relevant. I think that the idea is that each of them looked at what the social norm was and went against it. So regardless of what each of them looked like and what each of them stood for, I think at the end of the day, each of them said that what's going on in their current time isn't right, and let's do some things to change it, whether it was government, the Pharisees, or the way we were being treated.
Now, if you had the choice to choose one, like I asked you, which one is more influential in your life? Just one. You have to choose one.
But I got you. So with that though, sometimes you got to take the answer that was given. So my answer is that for me,
no, you didn't ask the question. You got to answer the question.
I'm not. Wait, hold on. So
like the Matrix. Woo! You skipped around the question.
Right. Exactly. Hold on. So who's more important to you, your mother or your father?
That's not the question.
No, it is. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
You can,
because none of them.
No, but you can have an answer.
The mother and the father.
Okay, so.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Carlos. This is my name's Betty, man. Betty Phipps. You work for the post office, right?
I'm gonna tell y'all something about.
If you want to be the king. Recently, I had Mark Lamont Hill.
From Philadelphia, as myself.
And he mentioned something that was kind of interesting. He said that after the Emancipation Proclamation, slavery was outlawed except for in prison.
Yes.
And right after that, we had just reported that there was a nationwide prison protest against prison labor, where, you know, I talked to a couple people that had been to prison who had been there for a number of years, and they were saying how they get like 17 cents an hour working, you know, how like after 3 years they made like $340 or something like that. Like, how do you feel?
I'm trying, but it's not a lot.
First of all, he's absolutely correct. The 13th Amendment outlawed slavery by the individual,
right now.
but then it inlawed slavery by the state. And it validated reincarceration through mass incarceration. So what they did was they said, okay, we got 4 million blacks who are about to be free. 4 million. Jobless. We freed them, but we gave them no opportunity, which means they're still dependent on us to just transform the system. So, and we're not going to give them a job. That means these black men and women have to do what? They have to break the law to feed their family. So what they did to create this mass incarceration system, which was designed to do what? Remove blacks from the functioning society. Get them out the way. So they don't threaten anything we're trying to do. So what did they do? They upgraded petty crimes and made them felonies. If you didn't have a job, you go to jail. If you didn't have a home, you go to jail. You out past curfew, you go to jail. You don't have ID, you go to jail. I mean, any little petty offense could put you in prison for years. This was done intentionally. Why? Because the former plantation owners needed workers and they didn't want to pay for them. So what's the cheapest form of labor? Mass incarcerate the ex-slave and then force him out, hire him out, contract him out onto the chain gang. Same thing they're doing today. You see, this was done by design. At the end of the Civil War, there was no large-scale federal prison system. You didn't have the sophisticated statewide prison networks you have today. That came post-13th Amendment, post-1865, to make sure we had a Negro removal program that took ex-slaves out of society and put them on the chain gangs. And you still have chain gangs today. Angola prison down in Louisiana, I believe it is. They still have brothers out picking cotton and other crops with a white man on horseback with a rifle. No different than an overseer 150 years ago. And someone just sent me live pictures from it. Looks just like a scene from the 1760s, but it was in 2015. So slavery hasn't went anywhere. Okay, and all of this, again, was by design. Okay, the black man is not born a criminal. The black man is made a criminal. Ironically, who sold the drugs in America back in the 1920s? Who ran the gangs in America back in the 1920s? Who sold the dope and ran the booze? Irish gangsters, Jewish gangsters, Italian gangsters. Why did they do it? Because they were not considered white people until 1940. So they broke the rules to feed their family. But nobody said they was born to be criminals. But all of a sudden, 1940 comes, they're upgraded to white status. So we're going to give the Irish the police department, and the Italians the fire department, and the European Jews the civil service jobs in every major city's government, which they still own and control to this day. And all we're going to do is push the black males into the criminal underworld that was formerly occupied by the European gangs. Criminals are made.
Well, it's interesting because when we put this article up, this huge debate just broke out where it's like, well, they're criminals, you know, they deserve to, you know, to be there, and they deserve to have to do this labor. And it's like, well, they're already in prison. You're already being punished by being put in a cage. And as someone, I've never done any real jail time, but I did a weekend here and there for, you know, just petty stuff. So being in a cage is a pretty severe punishment in and of itself. But as an employer, I really don't understand why I have to pay my employees a certain amount of money based on their skill.